Hello, I'm Dominic Karuba. I'm the Director of Performance 911 and creator of Salesforce Habits. The secret to productivity is creating simple habits that you learn to trigger on purpose and on time so that you don't miss anything important because you handle those things when they show up, not when they blow up. Reaching the state of being known as productive happens when you give your attention to what you are doing and not give your attention to the distractions of wondering, worrying, or wishing that you were doing something else. It's what David Allen calls mind like water in his productivity book, Getting Things Done. When you're in that state, you respond appropriately to anything that happens. You will increase your confidence level and appear to be calm, cool, and collected because you'll always know the next right thing to do. And you can only do that when you have a trusted system that accurately records and reports all your commitments in a way that lets you choose the next right thing to do with complete confidence that you aren't missing anything. So let me explain. Whether you use a Franklin Day Planner, index cards, Palm Pilot, smartphone, or legal pad, they all serve the same purpose. They provide you with a trusted place to store all the things that you've committed to do so that you just don't forget to do them. So why is that important? Well, because when a person doesn't keep their agreements, they pay the ultimate price in their relationships with their boss, subordinates, peers, customers, friends. And the truth is, because of the social stigma attached, most people work harder to keep their promises to others than they do with themselves. And just like we lose faith in others when they don't keep their promises to us, we also lose faith in ourselves. The lesson here is to trust your system, not your memory, because human memory is unreliable. It's also expensive in that it takes up valuable brain space, and a trusted system will never forget. We're using Salesforce as our trusted system because one, it's 100% reliable in remembering everything we enter into it. And two, it's the one system where we work to sell, collaborate, communicate. And all the information we need for that is totally accessible via the web, mobile, or inbox, which makes it much better than index cards or post-it notes. And I want to remind you that all the commitments and assignments in this program will always align with your work and your life. So the first exercise we're going to use throughout this entire program is the first 5 minutes with myself exercise. So I want you to create a calendar appointment for the first 5 minutes of your day for the next 30 days. Why 30 instead of 21? Simple, because every single day is a work day when you're in sales. And I want you to practice this with 0 interruptions or 0 changes in your routine for the next 30 days. You know, they say it takes 21 days to create a habit. And while that's true, just remember, your old habits are always ready to go. Now we're going to endeavor to start each day with a simple win. And I promise you, you can't lose. And you can't lose because there are 2 ways to win. First way is you keep the appointment time every day on time without exception. Or 2, you don't. Then you might say, well, I understand how keeping the appointment is a win, but how is missing it a win? Well, it's a win because there's more valuable information in failing than succeeding with this exercise. It'll become more clear as we go along, but for now, just make the appointment and realize that there is no failure, there's only feedback. You see, this one simple task of keeping an appointment with yourself, the person you're most likely to let down, will help you learn during this program. You'll discover what works and what doesn't work for you to keep your word when you pay attention to everything that led up to that first appointment with yourself. As a reference point each day, you'll start to notice the triggers to the new behaviors that help you keep the appointment and to those that distracted you. Over time, you'll also notice the rewards or brain candy associated to the behavior that either helped you or hurt you. Then all you have to do is raise your skill level of avoiding those old behavior triggers and practicing those new behavior triggers. Ultimately, the new productive behaviors will become the new habit. So you've completed step 1 of your assignment by watching this video. Now all there is to do is complete step 2 and 3. That's it for this video. See you tomorrow for another 5-minute video session. Until then, live with passion, purpose, and joy. Salesforce Habits is owned and operated by Performance Solutions Center, LLC. For more information on licensing, training, or consulting, please visit performance911.com.